That's it, I guess.
So, talk to us about some of the different people you've worked with.
um, I work with a lot of locals, but I've done concerts with uh, Too Short, Richie
That's awesome.
Rich. Um, I shared the stage with E40.
Oh, the E40. That's good.
Mac Dre. I shared the stage with Mac Dre and Jay Diggs and the whole Fizz camp. Uh, Fizz Latin, Julio Gold and his team. Uh, Black Dynasty. Um, it's a number of people. It was a whole year of shows, so it was up and down the coast of California. So it's a lot of names.
You know my boy OG Tech?
Tech,
Mm-hmm.
I met him. I was just telling Lena. I met Tech once in San Francisco
Mm-hmm.
at Candlestick Park. I was doing a street low car show there, and I ended up passing him in the parking lot. Matter of fact, the same day I met Mac Dre.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh.
know,
Wow.
we didn't really have any words like that. It was just, hey, that's Tech Nine. How you doing? How you doing? I'm sick.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, Tech Nine, Lena, not my boy OG Tech.
She got people confused.
I love Tech.
Yeah, I love Tech Nine, but she was thinking it was my boy OG Tech who's gonna be on
I'm
later.
sorry. I did get them confused.
It's okay, honey.
It's
We love
okay.
Tech Nine too. We love everybody.
So,
Yeah, other than that, I don't know no other Techs. I only know the Tech Nine.
that's right. That's right. Well, we have got a great guest with us today. Big Sikk the General is with us here on our big broadcast here on iHeartRadio. The Mix on Tuesdays, 990 WBOB today. So, people are checking you out today. How do they find your music, my friend?
I just started putting music on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, and all those other media websites. It was a lot of pressure. It was a lot of pressure because I've been rapping since I was 9, and all my boys they tell me put it out, put it out, put it out. Everybody put music out. I just sit on it, you know. So I finally started putting it out about a year or two ago. I shot my first video. My little brother from Bottom Line Media shot my first video, and just took it from there. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I'm not a big fan of social media though. It's a lot of extra social media.
What songs were you rapping at when you were 9? What was the topics?
Uh, Back then, me and my little brother, we used to rap. You used to take cartoons and just make raps out of them.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was good practice. It was good practice.
Did you do it like family reunions at Christmas and Easter or whatever?
No, actually, my parents and my aunties, they held talent shows in the backyard.
Nice.
And, we would have to. They would write on a piece of paper, what artist that's out, and we would have to pick a piece of paper, and whatever that paper said, we would have to perform that artist.
Oh wow.
You know?
Wow.
And it was complicated because my older brother sings, and we had ended up picking Silk.
Oh, okay.
We had ended up picking Silk, and my brother was the only one that was able to do the talent show because we were just standing there looking stupid because we couldn't sing, But he can sing like nobody's business, So, but we just continue to go on and sneaking and listening to music that we was forbidden to listen to, And my mama hear us listening to Too Short in the back room, and hey, turn that off, or she hear us listening to Snoop. But then my dad, he would be outside playing Snoop or Too Short, and we couldn't help it. We had to get on the bandwagon, and then we started getting introduced to the NWA and Eazy-E and all that, and the Herm Lewis, and then once we got introduced to Bone Thugs, Z40, and X-rated and SIBO, it was over. Like, I'm gonna keep writing their lyrics down until I figure out how to do it myself. Yeah.
Do you
Good Lord. Yeah.
collaborate with your brother now in your music?
Me and my brother stay connected. Actually, my brother, he's a truck driver, and he was just out here in Oregon doing a drop off, and he had a layover, so I went and picked him up and brought him back here to my house. And I told him, I said, now that you're here, now that I got you, I need 16 bars.
I knew it.
So I got this song called I Promise that I'm working on. And it's basically a song for women. And it's also a different side of me. You know, you got a lot of women that got men from the hood. You know what I mean? But their lifestyle is not from the hood. They got a different lifestyle, you know? So it's kind of bringing them both together. But you got many women who have been abused and battered in their relationships. You know what I mean? And they don't trust men. You know what I mean? So it counts all of us good men out, you know, because of what they've been through before. So this song that I'm working on is basically showing them like, you know, I'm not him. You know, you do got a hood, you got a hood man, but I'm not him.
Right.
You know, all that abuse and all that stuff out the window. We don't do that over here. You know, my team don't play none of that. You know, when we say turf hog music, when we say hog life, we have rules and regulations behind it. You know, we can follow the guidelines that have been set before us, you know, for the street life and all that, or we can set our own, you know, because the game is watered down. The
Sikk,
game is watered down, and there's no way that women can really embrace who they are if they don't have that man to present who they are, if I said that right. You
It
know what I mean?
sounds like it would appeal to women that have been emotionally abused and then people that have been in PTSD from emotional abuse.
Right,
yes.
right. You know, it's just something. I do songs for the hood all the time. You know,
I mean
and
that's definitely a good fundraiser for the women's shelters and the
I just wanted to do something different for the women because I have a strong mother. You know, and my mom has been through a lot in her life. You know, and she took care of us and raised us to be who we is. We made the choices that we made based on our own mental state, you know, not because she didn't raise us right, you know. But yet and still when we approach the public, we approach with kindness, we polite, respectful, you know, until shown otherwise. You know. So she gets a lot of compliments for it. You know. But I think the women they need something from us in the hood to show them that all of us ain't like that. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
You know. And my older brother, he put that Jaheim feel on it, so it's gonna turn out good.
That's dope. I can't wait to hear that.
I want to
can you
hear it.
can you let us know your email or your where we can go and listen to your music again just one more time in case somebody missed it?
You can just look up Big Sikk on Spotify or Sickaholic.
Okay.
Sickaholic, I love that.
And Amazon Music, you know, Apple Music. I don't really know none of the other 100 and something media platforms that's out there. You know, I'm a simple person. You know, so I only know the ones that the kids throw in my face. Hey, Dad, this. Hey, Dad, that. You know, all right, let's go with that one. You know.
Hey, and so Samantha there is a critic, so we might need to exchange information between you and her. That way, maybe she can take a gander at what you got and write a review if you like. So
That's fine.
maybe.
Which one is Samantha? This one or
Right
that one?
here. I write artist reviews, bios,
Chocolate
I'm a
cake.
publicist. I do it all. Yeah.
Nice to meet you, sweetheart.
Nice to meet you too.
And then James, So did you get the clip, the YouTube video that I sent also of his music?
Yes,
Okay.
I did, and we are going to try to pull that up. And so tell us a little bit about what your goals are for your music and everything, brother.
Well, for the music, I'm doing this for the fun, and it's really not about the money to me. It's just an outlet, But I do want to see my peers rise, and if I can open the door for them to rise with their music, then so forth it'll be, But for me, myself personally, I just do it for the fun. Whatever comes out of it comes out of it.
Right.
I just have a
That's
passion
awesome.
for it.
See, and that brings up a homie right there. I'm thinking Young Wicked, Still I Rise, So, but you were saying that some of the other homies as well, and did you say that you worked on that song or?
So there's a guy that I work with. His name is Amigro. He told me he's a juggalo. His team is juggalos. I don't know what a juggalo is, so I can't really.
Unfortunately, I've been to the gathering of the Juggalo, so I know what a Juggalo is. I'm not proud of that fact, but
Juggalo is, But
I love juggalos.
he invited me to do a song called The Homie, and I did it for him. I went and shot him 16 bars, and it turned out nice, to be honest with you. It was better than I expected. And within 2 weeks, he had over 1,000 plays, so it worked for a lot of juggalos.
And it's still getting played. Crazy. It's so crazy. That's wonderful that you were on with that. And you said you also know Chris, yeah?
I don't know him personally. I just met these guys. You know what I'm saying? In passing. One time meet, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I know who you is. I like your music. I'm on my way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a different kind of fan. You got the fans that want to hang around and hey, let's kick it. Nah.
You're a fan. You're not a mark. that's pretty much what you are, brother. You want to shake their hand, say hi, and move on down the road. You're not camping out for 45 minutes and.
I had one incident where I was at, I believe it was the State Theater in San Jose, and it was me, Sally Cell, Too Short, Rapping Forte, the Hood Stars. And they had told us everybody off the stage, nobody backstage, or Too Short and Rapping Forte is not performing. And I was like, wow. Okay. So we all in the crowd, and the whole time I'm standing next to Sally Cell. Didn't even know it. I'm on the phone with my auntie. I'm like, man, this dude standing next to me looked just like my uncle. You know what I mean? Because my uncle had passed away in '94. And I'm like, this dude really, he's throwing off a vibe right now,
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody told me, he was like, that's Sally Cell. And I'm like, what? And I looked at him like, okay, you know what I mean? All right, and Sally Cell standing next to me, all right, for sure. Because, when you listen to music, you don't hardly see the faces behind it.
Yeah.
So I ended up introducing myself to him. He was real cool. We chopped it up for a little bit, and I moved on about my business. I saw Too Short after his performance, and I went to get one, because my mom's a big Too Short fan, and so is my dad. So he was selling these Shake That Monkey shirt, Married to the Game. And I went to buy a T-shirt from him. And before I could even say anything, he was like, I ain't signing no autographs. I ain't taking no pictures. I was like, whoa, I'm not even here for that. I just want a shirt. You know what I mean? That's all I want is a shirt.
I just want a shirt, brother.
I grabbed the shirt, asked him if he could sign it. He signed it. I went on about my business. I was like, wow, that was a different experience than I expected.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to do this. We are going to play this clip, and I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on hold, and who knows what will happen when I get back after them being on hold. But we are going to take this and we are going to go to Big Sikk, Big C, Walk, Hog Time, and it's here on the Big Broad. Here we go.
Turf hall music. Cash me out entertainment. CMO and GFO. Sickaholic the beast. And we in here. Loud and clear. Now what's the deal with these niggas that's out here on that wild shit? Creeping from behind, snaking niggas on some foul shit. Tell me what that sound is. That's 100-round clip. We gon' lay it down, bitch, and make sure every round hit. Peeping over pussy that ain't never been my pedigree. Better check it, bitch, and end up sleeper trying to check a G. I represent the C. So you know I'm with the left side. Got niggas on the west side that's hollering out cause let's ride. Down for whatever when it comes to the hard to do or die. Look at what you started. Not knowing what you up against. That started all that war behind a busted ass set of bitch. One that you ain't fucking with, she left you on your own, homie. Think she in the clear, she gon' get it if she walk up on me. I really don't give a fuck, cause you better check my background. I'm giving it to you niggas, and that's on the streets of Sacktown. Cause, I mean that's on the streets of Sacktown. It's hog time. So all hogs mount up. Some hit the roof, some stay in the cuts. It's hog time. So put your war face on. Catch these niggas slipping when they enter the zone. It's hog time. So all hogs mount up. Some hit the roof, some stay in the cuts. It's hog time. So put your war face on. Catch these niggas slipping when they enter the zone. All hogs mount up, cause I'm a frontline soldier. The littlest of the bunch, but I'm a motherfucking loaster. When it's time to ride, cause my heart is ready for action. All for one and one for all, this ain't just beats and rapping. And my brothers keep it, hell yeah, it's real life. But you niggas in the head with a motherfucking pipe. I'm not forgetting shit cracking, leave them like cuz what happened. Ain't no Sikk did it, this gangsta shit, I live and leave my blue flag on the scene. I still my war face on, they just think that I'm mean. Turf hogs is the team, it's hog time on the daily. I make bitch niggas pay me. Whether it's money or jewels, I stay breaking this food. Cause one by one, I'ma start to subtract all these mark ass niggas who don't got my back. I can't fuck with niggas like that, only ride with real ones. Nick gang, turf hogs, valley boys is the gang. It's hog time. So all hogs mount up. Some hit the roof, some stay in the cuts. It's hog time. So put your war face on. Catch these niggas slipping when they enter the zone. It's hog time. So all hogs mount up. Some hit the roof, some stay in the cuts. It's hog time. So put your war face on. Catch these niggas slipping when they enter the zone. Now once you enter the zone, it's like a dead end street. A gang of niggas standing around with C-rags and heat. Now when we hit the streets, cause you know it's fate on sight. You don't do that bark shit, turf hogs is ready to fight. I'm a true to life gangster, a Sacramento king, known for stumping niggas out with my mug on me. You niggas should've known not to play with us, acting fake with us, say the wrong shit and catch a left hand. If you can catch a 30-30 down the center like James Worthy, knocking niggas out they boot shirt stain like Cherry Slurpee. You better ask about the Modesto, yeah, they call them C-Walk. And gangsta walk don't like to talk, but line you niggas in trouble. I know you heard about the black beast, black sheep, gunning niggas down, got them running like a track meet. C-Walk and Sickaholic 20916, from the 31 up to the Heights crib. It's hog time. So all hogs mount up. Some hit the roof, some stay in the cuts. It's hog time. So put your war face on. Catch these niggas slipping when they enter the zone. It's hog time. So all hogs mount up. Some hit the roof, some stay in the cuts. It's hog time. So put your war face on. Catch these niggas slipping when they enter the zone. It's hog time, nigga.
That's a hell of a deal. Okay. We are going to go back live to our guest. We're going to find him on the old Skype, the old Skype-a-rooney, so we're going to see what the hell they're talking about. Because I always talk about stuff when I'm not on and I'm playing music. So I always like to come in, and apparently Samantha was leading the was leading the procession today. So we have a great guest with us today. By the way, that music video is fantastic, my friend. Thanks for putting that out there.
Thank
You just missed JB.
No, they.
Well, here's the thing I know about Jay Bird Wells. He's a rapper, so that's one. Two, he's a black guy, so she's all in. So it's double trouble. So
We just had her rapping. You missed it, Jiggy.
Oh my God! Did she do the swabbies
The
and
rub
rub
it
it out and all that?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! It'll be stuck in all your heads the entire afternoon. I apologize.
It's different. It's definitely different.
Well, before we let you go, my friend, how do we get your music and support what you're doing, brother?
Like I said, you can find me on social media and the media platforms or what have you. Yeah, you can always contact me at therealbigsick@gmail.com or sickaholic@iCloud. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then I have a phone number.
Oh my God. You're the only rapper in the history of the business going to put your phone number out there. Holy smokes!
I'm not.
It's almost like you're wanting to be a professional and conduct business. That's amazing. Thank you.
I'm definitely not going to put my phone number out there.
No, Sikk, we've had rappers on here that they're all big and bad, but they don't have a website. You can't find music, but they.
She gets a lot of people to.
You can't download their music. They're the greatest thing ever, brother, but I can't find them on Facebook, Twitter, Spotify. They don't have any music anywhere. I can't buy their music. I can't pull up to their house and buy it out of their trunk. Nothing.
It don't matter how big I become as a rapper, I'm going to always be a humble civilian.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm never above anybody. You know, money don't make me, I make it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well,
in the bag.
I appreciate you doing this, brother, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, thank you.
Nice to meet all you guys.
Thank you, man. There he goes. And
I'll talk to you later. Thanks.
we are going to go to